standard steps we're used to seeing. Just probing, seeing where the other team is, playing that standard World of Tank style where you're trying to get the information. And you've got to remember, it's an information game. Yes, okay, with the observer, we can see everything and where everyone is. They only see where they are and where their teammates are. So it's half the information and it's very scary to play.
Well, this is the people on the move now at the moment. It is Hellrasiers moving towards the north. I think he was going to be in the front of this column as he does scout ahead. And some may say this is actually a very forward position for a 113 to go for. See, Kirilloid has got a bit of a spot on one of the tanks in the middle of the map. That one's going to hit just towards the back. There's Apple out spotted. But this is 3 tanks on the cap. Hellrasiers, they're going to dispense with the pleasantries here and try and go for the win.
I think this is a good idea for the Hellraiser. I mean, it's obviously very risky. Oh, nice little blind shot there from Slide. Fantastic work from him, the Object 140. It's risky though. Kirilloid is playing that artillery piece, but near you being so aggressive in that 130 might slow down Na'Vi enough.
That's right, and Na'Vi still don't know where Hellraisers are at this stage. Near is trying to prevent any spotting coming out. He's a very durable tank, but here comes the blind shots in from Kirilloid. So much is riding on this man's shoulders right now. Until Na'Vi can get a tank towards his cap to stop it, he is the star of the show. He has to hit the shots. I think we actually saw a reset. No, Hellraisers move off the cap. They think they might have isolated the fight in the middle of the map. It's a 3v2 for Na'Vi, but the cavalry for Hellraisers is it right.
I think Hellraiser could have won actually in the cap, but they decided to go for the overmatch. They want to take the fight to Na'Vi.
Well, out front there is one. Rhino taking a fair bit. Does a shot coming in, not connecting on anyone, but Volvo actually taking a lot of damage along with Applewell. Na'Vi are winning this one out in this smaller sense, but Hellraisers are still keeping up. They in fact have more health. Hellraisers are pressing forward now. Left shark getting incredibly low off towards the side. And Atollus as well, caught around the back. He's going to be in an overmatch scenario. Inspire can't help.
Hellraisers have to just concentrate. They have to make sure they're actually hitting the shells and not bouncing anything stupid. They have to take down the Anatoly.
Hellraisers are inches away from bringing this one back. They have now a huge hit point advantage. Volvo manages to get on towards the Anatoly. Hellraisers have all their tanks still standing. They went for the fight. They took the chance, and it seems like it may have just worked out.
I think the interesting thing here is that if Niyu goes down, there's still a chance here for Na'Vi to pick up this round. A very slim one, but still one nonetheless. Niyu just playing it so perfectly. The Hellraiser captain just keeping his team cool, keeping his team in the fight, and playing so well individually.
Na'Vi were able to focus their fire in that last fight, and all they just sprayed away and hoped to connect. And Hellraisers have so many guns in the game by comparison. 3 extra tanks. Strike pushing into this one. What are you doing? Shots coming in from behind as well, and Applewell just wants to get this way. Nuclear does take the down, and Na'Vi are definitely running out of gas here. It looks like we may be going to one more map here. We've got a back chat and a 155-51, and that is all.
7 tanks still alive for Hellraisers. They got all their tanks still in this game. Niyu with 1 shot, Nesqui with 1 shot, but the rest of them are still pretty healthy. Unbelievable play from Hellraisers. They are now charging down the rest of the tanks from Na'Vi. Inspire, Kirilloid left to try and pick up the pieces.
Kirilloid has already been spotted. It's all he can do to just try and get away from this fight. He's on reload. He can't get involved, and Griffin knows that it's his job to take him out. But near you find him. Inspire is just a 1 shot. Nuclear's going to take him down. We have a tiebreaker, ladies and gentlemen. Get excited.
6 apiece from these 2 teams. It's been back and forth. We've had 1 apiece from Flynn. We've had 1 apiece from Steps. And they just want to take a breather. I would as well. My heart is absolutely dying. What a play there from Hellraisers. Absolute balls. I don't know how these men managed to stand up with those cojones, because they decided to go for what's basically a win for them in that cap, to charge into the...
Gonna be delivering. They come out with a full back chat stack, Solly. A 2-5-1 for each team. They're gonna brawl.
My heart is just absolutely racing. I'd hate to see what these 2 teams are. I feel like it's just going to be a battle of whose hands are shaking less. Interesting though that both teams are going for a bit of a middle brawl, but of course Na'Vi have that RU251 and that backtrack on that 1-2 line, so Hellraiser can actually get the overmatch in that middle area if they do choose to go for it.
The Hellraisers are doing the same. They're splitting off the backchat and RU251 over towards that other side. They've got to be careful though, because there's a lot of Na'Vi players there, but Hellraisers have to kill. First damage coming out. Inspire and Nuclear trading a little bit, because Nesqui getting hammered down though. Already 1,000 taken off him. This could be pretty dicey as Hellraisers have the higher ground. They have the hill position. Slide now starting to get back a little bit, and Na'Vi may have overstepped a bit.
I don't know. I think this is back and forwards. I mean, both teams get some initial damage. Monty, Nesqui in a good position, but there's actually an overmatch potential, and Nuclear goes down first.
Niyyu's going to push forward. He just wants to get to the fight. That may have been an overextension there. This Monty's going to fall. Kirilloid's up to the side, giving the shots in. Rhino up to the front as well, taking Niyyu low, but Niyyu picks him up in response. Now Kirilloid being boxed in by multiple tackles. They still get to Niyyu, despite being shunted back and forth by the enemy. Hellraisers have a slight lead, but it's a 4v4.
But Applewell has such a fantastic position up on that lighthouse. He's going to to be an absolute beast, and he's also going to get the chance to reload again in that back chat.
It's going to be huge for him. He's got a bit of safety for the moment. He got the damage out as well, and now Strake is going hunting. He's looking to try and pick up this guy as well. Griffin will be his target. He's fully loaded. He's ready to go. And Griffin knows better to hang around them, and Strake is loaded and wants to get into the fight as well. Behind each building, he's keeping this man busy, and Strake leaves himself vulnerable to side shots, but he is turns around and says Nesquik packing. No one stops this man when he gets started.
Brilliant stuff from Strake. Nesquik should have hit that shot. That was a crucial shot to hit. That gives Na'Vi a slight advantage, and it's a 4 versus 3. Can Hellrasiers recover?
Strake, no! We give him a shot there. So Lobo actually just slipped down, presents himself for it, and Hellrasiers have got 2 tanks left, but it's all falling apart at the seams now. They've got Griffin off towards the sides. They have that health point advantage, but they're losing players like me for the later stages. Applewell though takes down slide. He's going to try and even this one up.
Oh, Griffin actually should have hit that shot against the Anatolic, but there's 2 tanks, or 1 tank, Anatolic actually a 1 shot, Inspirer and Strake 2 and 3 shots respectively, and almost 2 full HP tanks from the Hellrasiers. They are in a good position to win this. I feel like the position from Applewell could make the difference, but still Griffin makes up for it in a bad position on that lower ground.
Strake 2 shells, 1 is let go. He does connect on towards Griffin. The second one does as well. Going to make it that much harder for Hellrasiers to hold on here. As Na'Vi have the numbers, but Strake now has to go on reload. The Anatolic only has 2 shells left. And where the heck is Applewell? That's probably the question that Griffin's asking right now as the enemy is creeping ever closer. The Anatolics now starting to speak up a bit, starting to yell. He knows he can't beat Griffin though. He's a 1 shot.
I don't know, this is so close. HP is still slightly in advantage for Hellrasiers. They can take 1 shot, but there's an extra gun in the game for Na'Vi. It's all about the play. Has Applewell chosen correctly? Can he take down the Anatolic?
The Anatolic is not spotted yet as well. He can get a cheeky little shot. No! He bounces off the front of Griffin. Griffin has a second lease of life here. He can line up the Anatolic as well. And you'd be crazy to try and go at him right now. Applewell is loaded. He's ready to get into this fight. Griffin has bought valuable seconds, and he's going to be able to get involved, but Griffin has to still hold on against this pressure. Oh no! Applewell! He found an Anatolic there. Griffin, he was at risk of going so low here, but now Na'Vi are running out of options.
Griffin just has to hold on. He has to play patiently. He has to let Applewell do the job he's so good at doing. Na'Vi, can they hold on? A shot comes out for an Applewell. He has to make sure he hits the next one. Can Griffin? The thing is, Griffin actually might be able to take down Griffin might be able to take down 1 versus 1. It's just back and forth.
Hey, Applewell now has 2 shells left to go. He wants to use them. He misses that first one there as well. Just 1 left. May not get the kill. No! Strake avoids getting killed in that case. Now Applewell's taking some damage back. Griffin is pressing on towards Strake. He gets the first shot. Takes 1 response, but gets the finish now. 2-1. Inspirer just trying to hold on, but he knows Applewell's up on the hill. Griffin now is going to try and get involved. Inspirer only has 3 shells left. It's not going to be enough to take both of these tanks down and be done with it. So he's going to challenge the hill. He's going to look for Applewell. He's going to ascend to the top and try and make something of the situation, but he's been lit. Applewell sees him. Should be able to line up a shot, but he backs away. Buys time. And that's Inspirer come forward now as well, but Inspirer doesn't want to let time be bought. He needs to press forward. Applewell slides down the hill there as well. He avoids the shot. The angle not there for Inspirer. Inspirer may just be stuck in that spot. He needs to jiggle and get out of it there as well. And in the meantime, of course, Griffin will be descending.
But Applewell's actually stuck. I don't think Applewell can get out of this position. He's really screwed up for his team. If Griffin has to find the shot, this is terrible for Applewell. He's actually given the game maybe to Hellrasiers, to Na'Vi. Can he hold on? But Inspirer just almost puts himself to a 1 shot.
No, the shot from Griffin, that's huge. Inspirer now down to a 1 shot. Applewell maybe a little bit stuck, and Inspirer has to pick this one very, very carefully. He knows it's he and Griffin. It's 1 shot between them. Whoever is quicker on the draw is going to win out in that one. Inspirer just needs to step back, try and get some space, and bide his time. He has precious seconds to work with. He has 3 shells to let go, and they need to use wisely. And Applewell is stuck. He can't move.
No, he can't move. I told you, he can't move. This is physics for you. He's simply screwed up. He's in that position. I mean, this should have been the game for Hellraiser, but now Na'Vi has an opportunity. Na'Vi on the defense, they only have to run away. Inspirer can just find a bush, he can sit in it, and that could be the end of the game.
Griffin has to go and find him. He doesn't have Applewell to help him out at all, and Inspirer has just left. He realizes what may have just gone on, and you can see the look on Griffin's face. He's like, hey, Yuri? No response. Silence descends over the arena. Applewell's managed to rejig his position somewhat as well, but pushing down on towards that rock may have been in his undoing here as well. He's just got himself wedged up in that corner, and he has to look on in dismay as the rest of his teammates, where his last remaining teammate tries to hold on against Inspiro, who's just got himself set up in a situation where he can receive any push coming towards him.
I think Aqua is actually moving, to be honest. I think he might eventually be able to get out of that one, but will it be enough time? I mean, Inspiro one shot, Griffin a one shot. Inspiro has a higher ground though. I mean, it's all about Aqua. I mean, Griffin Inspire is a 50-50. Whoever managed to get the better position, managed to aim first, maybe a little bit of luck in terms of that first shot ability of the back chat.
The thing is, the Hellrasiers are on the attacking side here, so even if Griffin were to fall, Aqua had to try and get things back. I mean, he can't just sit and stay safe. Hellrasiers have to finish the round. They have to find Inspiro. He's the one who has to avoid being getting killed. You can just see him playing it safe, trying to make all the right decisions now as well as he heads up towards the top side of the hill. And he knows this is the best place to try and get any early read on the enemy's position and just stay alive.
Unbelievable. That one decision, just falling down on that rock, just poor stuff, and it's just unbelievable. I mean, it seems like the gods are in favor of Na'Vi every single time they're in this position. Can actually push himself out of that position? I mean, Griffin actually has to go and push Aqua out of that position. I'm not sure if that's possible. Cap has gone underway. Griffin's got a push there. He left it to the last second, and it's going to be about Griffin. It's just unbelievable. I mean, I can't even speak right now. Inspiro has to go for it. He has to go for Griffin. Griffin could be in a good position. Let's see what happens.
Hellrasiers just need to keep their cool right now. Griffin has one chance and one only to get this reset. Inspiro has to try to find a location where he can spot Griffin without being seen himself. That's the tough part, because Griffin has himself set up behind a bush. Inspiro has to get up relatively close to actually even see him in the first place. And Inspiro just checking every little corner. He doesn't know if Aquawell's got himself free yet as well. Bear in mind, he doesn't know if Aquawell's still stuck or not.
Yeah, he has absolutely no idea, but he can guess that he is, otherwise he would have probably been dead by now. Aqua and Griffin were just linked up, found a good angle, get a good crossfire like Hellrasiers are so good at doing, but this is good. Inspired knows that there's a bush, there's a tree you can push down, so he's just going to use the new physics, boost himself up here, he's going to get a great angle.
Inspire going to peek around as well. Griffin needs to steal himself for this first shot. I think his head is looking in the right direction. Inspire looking at the cap, trying to see if he can find where Griffin may be sitting, make an educated guess. In fact, because Griffin will be sitting behind one of the bushes. He knows that. Which bush? That's the real question. He peeks around. No light bulb yet. Can't tell. He gets the spot.
This is just bittersweet for Hellrasiers right now. This is just bitter. I don't know why I'm saying sweet. I have to feel so sorry. You can see it on his face, the look of disappointment, the look of dismay. Hellrasiers, they're in the precipice. They were ahead 2 versus 1, and then they managed to throw it to the new physics, the physics which allowed Hellraiser to win so many rounds. Inspire might as well just have a scenic tour. You can have an ice cream, you can have a coffee, you can do whatever he wants. He can walk back to his hotel right now because he's got the game in his hands.
Unbelievable scenes. Inspire now can just take his time, obviously as a defending team, and just try and stay alive. Again, still not sure if Applewell's stuck, but of course you can probably make the educated guess. And even if Apple gets himself loose at this point, I mean, he can't even find Inspire. There's a whole map to scour. There's everything to discover. Griffin somehow either got spotted, got the spot second, or just wasn't turning his head quick enough. I don't understand.
That's game over.
Time is up. Na'Vi taking the victory, staying alive. Somehow Applewell was not able to keep his team going. He was get himself out of it. It's cost him everything.
Fire up into the air, man, who said to me, but that's just horrendous. I mean, Hellraiser must be gutted, but Na'Vi just being so consistent in the corner. What decisions to turn right instead of keeping that